Let's start with the easy ones. First memory of basketball.
The first memory of basketball was probably like during lunchtimes when I was like year 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Just playing with my friends, just competing against each other, making little bets and stuff like that. Whoever wins, you know.
When did you realize you were better than your friends?
Probably like year 10.
Okay.
Probably in year 10, yeah.
That was confident. There was no like, oh no, they were all good. It was just.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, I had a height advantage, so that kind of made it a little bit easier for me.
Yeah.
Skill-wise.
When did you start playing?
Too many, like year 9, year 8. End of year 8.
Oh, damn.
Year 9,
Okay.
yeah.
When did you guys start playing?
4 years old.
Yeah, I was like
Yeah.
5.
Okay.
Late bloomer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, a little bit late bloomer, yeah.
That's all right. And how tall were you at that point?
I don't remember exactly, but I was pretty
Taller than most of your friends?
Taller.
All right. But you guys are youngins. And it's also in your family, right? So
Yeah.
always been around. Is there a core memory from when you were young?
For me, I mean, I started playing when I was 4 for my primary school, Wembley. I'm still best friends with some of the guys on that team to this day. So a lot of memories, a lot of friendships you make along the way. But my earliest one was probably that age group, playing on Friday nights at Tonal Basketball Stadium at 5 p.m. after school. That was probably my earliest memory.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, mine, I mean, I used to go to my dad's games all the time when I was young, but I think, you know, when I finally got a hoop at home, you know, we got a hoop in the backyard, and me and my brothers would always go out there and play against each other, so that's probably my first memory. That's probably when I was about 5, 6 years old. So.
On family, because I know some of you guys have got siblings or family members that have played. I asked you this question, Dyson, I think it was last year sometime, about your brother.
Yeah.
And I said to you, who was better at your brother's age? That was a year ago, when he was about 16?
Yeah.
And you said your brother was?
Yeah.
If you guys, now he's your height, right?
Yeah.
Who's going to be taller?
Well, he's going to be taller, but he's not going to be better. I'm not going to let him be better, so he's definitely going to be taller. He's already my height, so he's only 16, but I'm not worried about that. I'll never let him be better, so that's all that matters. So.
Keep him in his place?
Yeah, keep him in his place, exactly.
Who was it in your family that kept you that competitive edge going while you're playing?
I mean, probably my dad.
Yeah.
And when you have a parent coaching you from a young age, you hate it. I think the way I saw it was I hated it when I was younger, but as I got older, you start to appreciate it more.
Respect it.
Especially when where I'm at now, you look back on it and you think, you know, how lucky and fortunate you were. And, when I was 10, 11, 12, there's many times he used to make me cry at practices, and I get in the car, I wouldn't want to play. But you appreciate it way more when you're done playing in junior basketball when you have a parent coaching.
Yeah. Reath, who was the family member that kept you competitive?
I just say all my siblings.
Yeah.
You know? So there's like in total right now there's 7 of us.
Yeah.
So 5 boys, 2 girls, and growing up just a bunch of men in the house. So everything is competition.
And where are
for us.
you in the
I'm
age
the
bracket?
eldest. I'm the eldest. So I had to set the tone for everybody. They try to come challenge me, the young ones. I had to let them know, put them back into the spot. But yeah.
What would you guys say is the toughest part about being a pro athlete?
I think there's a lot of tough things. I think everyone thinks, from the outside looking in, everything's good, it's all glitz and glamour, but a lot of late nights, there's a lot of days, and you don't have a good game, and the rest of the world doesn't see it, but you're in your own head, you're thinking about things, and social media can be a cruel place at times as well. So there's a lot of negatives to it, but when you zoom out, you're living your dream, playing in the NBA, and we're all there now. So as a kid, you aspire to be there, and I think we're there, but there certainly is parts of it that aren't as glamorous as they seem from the outside.
Dyson, is there something that you miss from, I guess, before you have the fame that you have now and notoriety as a pro athlete? Is there something that you miss the time before this?
I think it's just, I was a bad kid, so I used to go do bad things, and I think now if I do bad things, I get in trouble. So, I think just missing my childhood, being able to go with friends, go egging and stuff like that. Stuff you do.
Not being held accountable for your actions.
Exactly, not being held accountable for my actions. everything nowadays, if you do something wrong, you get in trouble for it. So, I think I miss that sort of stuff. But this is the life I dreamt of living. So, I enjoy it as well. But like I said, it's tough days. There's sometimes you don't want to get up and go play basketball, but this is what we dream of doing. So you find a way every day. But this is what I want to do. So I love doing it.
You tough it out.
Exactly.
Reath?
Yeah, I want to say pressure. I just feel like it was more like just being around familiar groups for a longer period of time. Whereas professionally, every year it's different. You're adjusting to different environments. Especially for me, my route was a little bit different. I was playing overseas for 6 years, and just being in different teams almost every year, and different countries. So being able to adapt to those was a little bit different than when I was younger. When I was younger, you play with your friends throughout the year, so that made it a little bit more fun, more easier, and yeah, that's probably the one big difference.
Of all the cities you guys have played in, anywhere in the world, what's one of the most memorable cities you've played in?
For me, Beirut, Lebanon.
That was quick.
Yeah, I know.
Why Beirut?
So I was playing there for about 2 months. Just the fans.
Yeah.
The people out there were real nice. The food was good. Weather was
Lebanese
good.
food.
Yeah, so I had a great time being over there with the Lebanese people.
Yeah.
So it's definitely one of my favorite cities.
Nice. Giddey.
Probably New York for me. I love playing in the Garden. Being in a Western Conference team, we only get to go there once a year. So, it's the Mecca. It's the most famous arena in the world. So I always had a lot of fun playing there.
Nice.
I always think it's cool going and playing a game in like Japan. I think just the way they bring, they're really involved in like their basketball community and stuff, and the fans come out. They love the games. So I think a place like Japan, in America, is probably New York as well. New York or Boston are the two that really stand out. Just being in that sort of environment is kind of what you dream of.
Do you find there's a big difference between Asian fans and that Asian community and how they embrace athletes in basketball?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's a lot more respectful, and they they do it in their kind of own way, and they love having people come in, whereas America might be a little bit more basher. But I think that's the cool thing of different cultures and how they go about it, different sports and stuff like that. It's cool.
I think that when we played in Japan, I honestly think it was the best environment I've ever played in. And they don't care if their teams. I looked at the scoreboard. We were up 25-30, and their fans were going crazy when they would hit a three. And I thought the game was way closer than it was. And that's just the type of fans that they are. That they root for their team hard. And for me, that was one of the most fun games I've ever played. And we won it pretty comfortably. But if you weren't looking at the scoreboard, you wouldn't be able to tell what the score was.
Let's talk clothing. You guys are in some pretty epic-looking fits right now. What makes a comfortable tracksuit?
For me, the length.
Yep. How tall are you?
6'10".
Yeah, so you don't want your ankles all the way out.
Yeah, I don't want my ankles showing. So I like nice length for my.
You don't want that ash out, yeah?
Hey,
ashy ankles.
Don't worry about what he said.
Don't listen. Kids nowadays.
Dyson, what makes a good tracksuit?
I like just kind of baggy stuff. This is this stuff's cool.
Yeah.
It's baggy, it's kind of, I like a little bit more, loose, a little heavier.
Yeah.
I'm not really into the tight stuff, so I like this a lot.
What about for athletics specifically? What is it that you feel like makes a great athletic wear brand, and I guess the do's and don'ts of what's really important?
I think it's got to be comfortable. If you're going to work out in it, it's got to be something you can comfortable. You can move freely.
Yeah.
If stuff's too tight, you can't move properly. But iAthletic does an awesome job, I think. From off court to on court, all their stuff is comfortable. You can wear, I could work out in trackers like this. They're comfortable, so they do an awesome job. They're very flexible as well. They can make a lot of different things for a variety of people, so they're awesome.
Final question. Long shorts below the knees or above the knees? Short shorts.
I'm above.
Me below the knees. I don't know.
Above, below?
Above.
See the young ones who want to wear.
Old school, they wear below the knees.
Below the knees.
Them big baggy jerseys.
Below the knees is
Rich history type stuff.
All right, that's it, guys. That's it.